In today's video, we're going to look at presenting data and in particular creating charts in Google Sheets. Charts or graphs are a way of representing data that you have in your spreadsheet in a graphical way. There are a variety of charts that you can use, such as bar chart, which are good for displaying accumulated amounts, line charts, better for displaying changes in values over time, such as economic figures, or pie charts. So we'll have a look at some of these charts, which in this case is an opinion poll, which has a simple response of yes, no, or don't know. For this type of data, a pie chart is particularly useful because the information contained in the data represented at 100%. So the first thing we want to do is to click into the data, just anywhere. It doesn't matter which cell, just as long as it's in the table of data. Then you can go to Insert and Chart, or you can go directly to the chart icon on the toolbar. When you click on it, you're brought into the chart editor. And already the data that will be included in the chart is clicked now. It's only representing the sheet called Pie and cell F7. So I'm going to click on this little grid here to select the data that we want. And I'm going to click on the table of data, so selecting the top cell A1 down to the bottom cell B4. So therefore you can see the data here that I want included in my chart. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to click OK. So I want to select a pie chart, and Google Sheets has already provided me with a recommended set of charts, and I'm going to click on pie chart. And I can select this without any further changes, and I'm quite happy with this. It's got yes, no, don't know represented in different colors, and it is giving me more data than I have already. So not only is it giving me a percentage breakdown, it's actually confirming what the percentage breakdown. 64.1% have agreed with the opinion poll, 27.2% are against the opinion. But I might want to look to amend it further. I can click on charts, and I have a choice of pie charts. I can go for a 3D chart or go for a donut chart. So I'm going to select the middle one, the 3D chart. And then I can click on customize. Customize the chart title, so call it the legend on the right. I can choose to have it on the top, but I'm actually happy where it is on the right. I can choose to change the percentage slice from percentage to a value, to label, but I'm happy enough with the percentage. And I can change the color of the slices if I want. So I can click change yes to green, change no to red, and change don't know to blue. I'm happy with that. And now I can click on insert, and there's my opinion poll. If I want, I can choose to save the image as the chart as an image, so save it as a .png file and paste that into other documents. I can go into advanced edit and back into the chart editor again. I could change the background color, for example, to grey if I wanted to stand out a little bit more. Update, and there we have our chart. Now I want to have a look at our second example, and here we have some quarterly figures for the sales of washing machines, fridge freezers and dishwashers. I can select my data and then click on the insert chart button, and again the chart editor has given me a choice of charts, and it's given me a choice of a bar chart. I'm going to select a column chart, and it's given me a breakdown per quarter for washing machines, fridge freezers and dishwashers. At this stage, but if I go into the charts and I select the second one down, which is stacked column chart, now we'll see how that goes. So we've got a colored chart representing this quarterly sales for washing machines, for fridge freezers and for dishwashers. If I go back to the start and I click on switch rows and columns, now it does change the data quite dramatically. Now instead of quarterly breakdown per product, I now have a product breakdown per quarter. So depending on the information you want. So again, I'm happy enough with this chart, just custom. and I'm happy enough with that, and click on Insert. Go up to the top margin, drag the chart where I'm happy with it, and there we go. So we can represent our data here, and we have a graphical representation of the chart data down here. Now this time I have two sets of data that I want to include. I have the quarterly sales from this year and the total sales from previous years, and I want to combine these in the one chart. So the process is fairly much the same. I'm going to highlight the original data, click on Insert Chart. But first of all, I'm only including the first set of data. I want to include the total sales from previous years. So I'm going to click on Select Data and click on Add Another Range. I'm going to select the data that I want. Click OK. And I'm going to select Combine Ranges vertically. It's selected the washing machines, fridge freezers, dishwashers and total sales. Now I'm going to select Combo Chart and see how that looks. That's looking better. And I'm going to click on the charts. I'm not going to make any changes there. I'm going to customize. So I can choose quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, but I don't want that, so I'm going to go back to my start and I'm going to click on Switch Rows and Columns. So back to Customize, scroll down to the data series. So washing machines are represented as columns, fridge freezers are represented as a line, so I'm going to change this to a column. Dishwashers are represented as column or line, and I want them to be columns. And total sales I'm going to leave as line. But for the total sales, I want the axis to be the right axis. So the individual products are going to be compared along the left-hand axis, but the total sales from previous years are going to be represented along the right-hand axis. There is my chart. Thank you very much for watching.